All right, guys. So it is Wednesday, April the 8th. April the 8th, man. We are just chugging along, man. It's April the 8th already. So anyway, guys, today's a fun workout. This is kind of a blast from the past. We actually did a workout like this, years and years ago. So most of you guys probably won't remember it. But basically what's going to happen is this. It's a 5-round workout. So it's for time. 5 rounds. How quickly can you complete it? Correctly, of course, but it is a 4-time workout. All right, movement-wise, you can use dumbbells. You're probably going to be able to use a barbell. If you want to use a barbell and bumpers for some of these movements, you will need dumbbells as well. But for the most part, a pair of dumbbells is probably really all you're going to need. And this is one that you can do inside. So basically, the first movement what we have is a lulu poo. All right, lulu poo. Basically, lunge, push press or push. So what's going to happen is she's going to hold the dumbbells or barbell in a front rack position. She's going to do a quality step lunge. Right, look for that vertical shin plane so that her knee doesn't track out past her toe. She's going to do, lunge right, lunge left, and then a push press. Boom, and then come back. That's 1. Lunge, lunge, into a press. Beautiful. Now, she'd keep doing that, and she'd end up doing 10 of those. So that's going to take probably the longest of everything because it's a 3-position movement. So it's kind of a combo or a complex. So if you can set the bells down for just a second. Now, Lulu poos, guys. One thing with that is if you want to make it a little saucier, you can replace that push press with a thruster, which definitely makes it a little more saucy because you're not just doing the lunges to get the quads and the glutes. You're actually going to drop into a full front squat into a completed press. But most folks are going to be just fine doing the lunge press, in all fairness. Then you're going to move into the next one, which is going to be 10 Renegade rows. So she's going to plank up, spread her feet only as wide as she absolutely has to maintain a good, stable position. If you get too narrow, you'll find that you tilt pretty easily. Then again, if you get too wide, you end up not using your core midline as much as we'd like for you to use it. So it's going to be 2 to 1. She's going to go ahead and row right, row left, and that would be 1 rep. She's going to row again right, row again left, and that's going to be 2 reps. Now, the key to this is trying not to turn her entire body and row that way. We also don't want to go all 10 on one side and then all 10 on the other side. And the reason is people have a tendency to turn their whole body, just kind of run through them instead of really trying to maintain that nice plank position, working the obliques and the entire midline. Okay, so that's the Renegade rows. Again, pretty simple movement, not too bad. Then we have our kneeling curls. We're going to be on the ground here in a kneel position. Now, depending on what your knees allow, what your ankles allow, not everybody can get in this position. Some people have never, ever been in that position ever because their knees just have never allowed them to. Others seem to be able to do it just fine. But what you can do if that bothers you is sit up. That's going to be a little less stressful on the ankles and the toes and the knees. And again, you can do it standing as well. But the reason we're going to do it kneeling is because it kind of takes that swing idea kind of out, hopefully. And she's going to go ahead and she can do 10. 1 and 1 makes 1 rep. So that'd be 2 to 1. So there you go. 2, 2. All right. Or she could, if she wanted, and she would promise not to swing the bells, she could go both at the same time. But the one thing we're not ever going to do is start with the bells in front like this. And the reason is people always see, she's even doing it, not meaning to, but she's short repping. When you rotate your hands, your bicep can go through its full range of motion, and you're way more likely to get that extended arm position versus stopping and doing like that bro rep thing, okay? So we're going to go ahead and knock those kneeling curls out. Last thing is going to be an overhead tricep extension. She's going to go ahead and get the dumbbell up and overhead, pin her elbows nice and tight. She's going to bring the bell back and then drive it up, focusing on the tricep head specifically. The more she can keep her elbows tight to her head, the more tricep she's going to work. When she has a tendency to flare, it ends up incorporating the lat slightly, the delts, and some other areas. So we want to try to focus on the tricep specifically. So she keep the elbows nice and tight. All right, guys, like I said, 5 rounds for time. It's going to be 10 reps of each of those movements. Some are 2 to 1, others are 1 to 1. But make sure that you take a peek which one it is, because that could double the movements, of course, if it's 2 to 1 versus 1 to 1. So anyway, 5 rounds, 4 time. Let's see how quickly we can get through this correctly. And if at the end of 5 rounds, you still got some sauce, hey, do a 6th, 7th, 8th round. Doubt you will, but maybe you will. We'll see, okay? Again, pretty simple workout. Let us know what you think in the comments. Definitely post those scores in SugarWide. And we will be back tomorrow with another great workout. Okay, you guys be blessed. And again, let us know if anything, any changes, anything you want to see. Make sure you email or tell us, because we're just going to keep chewing through this as we go. But as more information you guys share with us, the better off we're going to be as far as making sure we're getting the content that you want to see. Okay. But again, be blessed. Enjoy the rest of the day. Okay.